Number 2, we have a plus b all over a times b divided by a squared minus b squared all over 3a cubed b. So we're dividing two rational expressions. We're going to keep the first fraction, change your division sign to multiplication, flip the second fraction. Here we go. We have a plus b over ab times 3a cubed b all over a squared minus b squared. Now let's factor. First fraction, we cannot do anything to the numerator nor the denominator. The second fraction, 3a cubed b, there's nothing that we can do just yet. But this denominator, we can do something to that, and that would be the difference of two squares. Set up your template. Opposite signs. A and A for the first term, B and B for the second. And now we can cancel all pairs. That's common to the numerator and denominator, common factors. We can cancel out A plus B. Anything else? Well, we can divide out the B's. And then look at your A. We have A in the denominator, first fraction, A cubed, the second fraction in the numerator. Well, we can subtract an A from out of A cubed. We have A squared. So what we have left in our numerator is 3a squared all over a minus b. Let's do another example. We have x squared minus 8x minus 9 all over 2x squared minus 162 divided by x squared plus 10x plus 9 all over x squared plus 18x plus 81. Okay, that was a lot to say. So we're going to keep the first fraction, change our division sign to multiplication, flip the second fraction. Before we even factor, let's do all of that. Oops, that should be a times, a big time sign. Over x squared plus 18x plus 81 all over x squared plus 10x plus 9. Factor, 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 factor. That's what I want you to do when you factor a rational expression. So let's look at the first fraction, the numerator. What are factors of -9? That will add to give us -8. Think about that. So we're saying 9 and 1. 9 is positive, the 1 is going, 9 is negative, and the 1 is going to be positive. So we have x plus 9. I want to say plus for some reason. X minus 9 times x plus 1. Our denominator for the first fraction, this is a two-parter. We can factor out a 2, and then we have 2 times x squared minus 81. And the x squared minus 81 would be, in order for us to factor, we're using the difference of two squares pattern. Opposite signs, x and x, 9 and 9 for the last term. times our second fraction numerator, x squared plus 18x plus 81. That would be a perfect square trinomial where both of the binomials are identical. And then lastly, we have this is not a perfect square trinomial because you cannot find two identical factors that would give us 10. So we would have to use this X puzzle. But the factors of 9, that when you add those factors, it would give you 10. That would be 1 and 9, positive 1 and positive 9. Now let's cancel. Reduce. Cancel all pairs of factors common to the numerators and denominators. So we can cross out the x plus 1s. What else? X minus 9, the x plus 9, and another set of x plus 9s. So what we have remaining in the numerator, everything is crossed out, so it's understood to be a 1. And then in our denominator, we have a 2 times all of the ones, which would give us 2. So our solution will be 1/2.